this is Jayne Ava. You're watching This is Codi. Be sure to check out my new music coming out this summer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8.
Welcome back to another episode of This is Codi. I have yet another special guest. A good friend of mine came down from LA.
Yes.
Jayne Ava, welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
Yes.
Glad to see you again.
I'm so
Been
excited.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell us how music all started from you. How did you get into it?
I've been doing music since I was really little. My mom really wanted me to be in music, I think, so she really pushed it. And luckily I loved it, so I've been taking private lessons since I was like 8, maybe. I started with theater, I did dance, I did theater in school, I did St. Albert Children's Theater out here. And I always was writing, so I've always written music. I was more theater-based until later in my life.
Right.
But yeah, I've just always done music.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit of your story, because you went from Edmonton, this is where you're from,
Yeah.
to Toronto, and then to LA.
Right.
So tell us kind of how that.
Yeah,
For you.
so after I finished high school, I went to Vic, the art school out here. I got into Sheridan, which is a theater school in Toronto. So I went there, and it was amazing. I did 3 years of college, Sheridan Institute. And then one day I was in New York, and I ran into someone, and longest story short, I ended up moving to LA to pursue writing and performing contemporary music. I was kind of getting over theater a little bit. It
Right.
didn't feel like what I wanted to actively pursue and put all of my energy into. So I thought, to make music, the best place to go would be LA. So I did it.
For sure.
I moved
And
there.
here you are now. How many years has it been now?
Almost 10.
10
Isn't that
years.
wild?
Oh my, that's insane.
No.
Time flies.
Yeah.
How was your transition from Canada to the United States?
With legal stuff, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like great living there, and I'm happy I made the move and everything else was fine, but figuring it out, it's hard and it's pricey, but you know, I had a lot of support around me, and as long as you find the right people who are going to help you, because you know, you have to get a visa and you have to go through all that whole process. It took years, but I finally figured it out. We're good.
Yeah, you're set now.
I'm
Good to
set.
go.
It only took a decade.
All right. So growing up, who inspired you musically?
Oh man, it's a real mixed bag.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my dad was more on the Metallica, Queen, that whole side. So I was always listening to that, like in his truck, and you know, we'd always be jamming that. And then my mom was more on the Patti LaBelle, Prince, that whole side of the world.
Right.
So, and then there was me being a wee girl in the early 2000s/90s, so I loved Spice Girls, and you know, so it's all over the map. But I would say probably standouts: Patti LaBelle, Prince, Queen, Britney Spears.
Love it. Love it.
Metallica.
That's that mixed bag.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the mixed bag you're saying. Love it. All right. Okay, so out in LA, you're working on a new album.
Yes.
When's it coming out, you think?
Okay, so it's a really big endeavor because I haven't released an album in some years because I've really been trying to find the right team and trying to figure out the sound that I want, you know, so it takes time. And I wanted to make sure that this was exactly what I wanted it to be, you know. So I'm working on a musical visual hybrid. So every song connects. It's a concept album. There's 6 songs. And then to add the like theatrical side, because I'm a theater kid at heart, there's an introduction, an intermission, and then like an outro, kind of like an overture in a theater show, and you know, curtain call / bows. And then every single one's gonna have a video that connects the whole thing. So it's like a big story of this time period in my life. I'm aiming for it to be out in August.
In August?
Yeah, I've been working
Okay,
on it for
couple
a
months.
minute, but
Yeah.
that it'll be out in August. The music will be done in August,
For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. It's just if everything goes exactly as planned, which like never happens in life,
Yep.
it'll all be out in August.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What else can you tell us about it? Do you have any features on it? Anything special?
No, it's just me. I'm working with the coolest producer now, and I finally found someone who gets me. His His name is Dean. He's amazing. I blow him up a lot on my socials. It's just me. Me and him wrote it all. I have a co-writer named Alex HINSKY. You know Alex.
Alex, yes.
So he's helping me write. He's a brilliant artist himself. And it's just like the tale of this insane relationship I went through for years.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
It's super vulnerable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
you're gonna obviously have it on all platforms.
Everything.
Everything.
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Do you have any upcoming shows? Are you gonna do some in LA? Maybe even back home?
I'm gonna try and just sing baby shows, like just little things. But as for this album, I want it to be done and completed, and then do all the press for it and everything before I
Absolutely.
start actually performing this new material. You know, I
Okay.
want to get it into the world. I'm really focused on finishing this album first before I'm jumping back into performing everything. You know, because that's a whole other thing to
Right.
deal with. You know, so
sure.
let's get the music done, get the videos handled. Then we'll start
we'll do the-
performing it. And of course, I'm going to come back here and
I was
perform.
gonna say, we'll have to do a big show
I'm going to
for
come
the whole-
right here
Right?
and perform.
Right here.
One of the first places.
Love it, love
Yeah.
it. All right. Who is one artist that you would dream of collaborating with and why?
Oh, no. One. I was thinking about this question because I always get this question and I don't know. Probably Pink. I've just loved her my whole life, and she's just such an incredible artist and person. I'm saying that like she's my best friend. She's a great girl.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
She's awesome. I would say Pink, and if I want to say more, Pink, and then Miley Cyrus probably, because like she's a I just think she's a creative genius, and I want to be her best friend. On the producer writer side, I would work with Mark Ronson,
Yep.
Max Martin,
Yep.
you know, because who's better, you know?
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Those are fair
Yeah, and these
answers,
people
okay.
have all just, especially Pink, just inspired me my whole life.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
All right. And if you could give advice to an upcoming artist that wants to, leave Canada, go to the States, what is some advice that you would give that artist?
Don't do it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. Yeah, actually, you just have to do it, and it takes a lot of bravery and everything to just go out there on your own. Make sure you surround yourself wherever you move to, whether you go to California or New York or wherever. Just, I hope that they find the right group of people.
Right. That's
the most important thing I can say. Wherever you go, wherever you are, it's so important to surround yourself with the right people. And your gut's usually right. Like if you feel a little off about someone, especially in this industry, you have to find the right circle of love and support and everything. Otherwise, it's scary, especially if you're moving. It's scary already. So just, go there and find your circle.
Yeah, it's a big step.
You
that's
know?
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Last thing, tell everyone where we can find you on social
Yes.
media.
So it's at JayneAva on Instagram, Facebook. I'll have my website up and running soon. So yeah, Jayne Ava on all things.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you
Yes,
coming on,
I
taking the
appreciate
time all the way from LA.
Yes.
So no, that's great. It's great having you. Make sure you guys go check out Jayne Ava. All her links will be in the description below. Wait for her new album. Make sure you go get it when it comes out because it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really
thank
good.
you.
So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.